This is the computer software I use to record music and record my voice. It's called Logic Pro. You can see its name up here in the corner. And you can plug a microphone into your computer and record anything you want to record, and then it displays this waveform. This picture here is called the waveform. And so this is the waveform of that low E note that I played on the bass guitar. And you notice when I play the note, it's loud at first, and that's why the wave is tall at the beginning. But then as time passes, the note gets quieter and quieter, and that's why you can see it shrinking. The wave is getting smaller. It's going more and more toward the center line in the middle. Watch as the cursor passes through the waveform. It starts off loud and gets quieter and quieter, and the waveform is getting skinnier and skinnier, all the way until the sound disappears. Sound is a vibration. A vibration is something shaking, and something will shake or vibrate, and that vibrates the air that's next to it, and that wave travels through the air and reaches your ear, and then you're able to understand it when it reaches your ear. So this is what the sound wave looks like. Of course, sound is invisible. You can't see sound. But when the computer records the sound, it draws a picture for us. And like I already explained, the louder the sound, the bigger the wave, like we see here in our example. And then when you get over here, the sound gets quieter. It makes the waveform smaller like this. So this is the drawing of sound, even though sound is actually invisible. Let's take a closer look at this sound wave. I'm going to zoom in, and you can see the shape changing a little bit. Now that I've zoomed in, now you can see almost a wave inside of the wave. See, this part of the wave comes down, and there's another little wave popping up here. Yes, the sound waves are actually quite complicated. If we look a little closer, you can see more waves inside of the waves. And as we go more and more, take a look at that. These are all the vibrations. They're happening very fast, faster than we can interpret. Take a look closer now. And as we zoom in more and more, you can see that the wave is going up and down and up and down and up and down. It goes up tall and then comes down far. And then when it comes up again, it doesn't go up as high this time. Then it comes down to here, and you see it making a weird little shape underneath this side. Then it goes back up tall again. This is the way sound is. There are waves within waves. And you can see that there's shapes within the wave. If we scroll this way, so the sound is getting quieter here. But notice here, we've got like two little waves up here, and then this tiny little wave right there. This is the way sound works. It's very dynamic. Let's zoom in even closer. So right here, this is the way sound is vibrating. Here you can see the wave dips down, goes up, goes down, but just a little tiny bit, and then back up even higher, and then down farther. Let's zoom even closer, and we can see how the sound is vibrating. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down, and now we're zoomed in so close it just shows a line. The computer's just showing a line, and it goes up and down and up and down, but you can see it's not perfectly up and down every time. There's a lot of variations to these sound waves. When you zoom out farther, you can see all of those little waves overlapping one another. Now you've heard the sound of the E note on the bass guitar and seen the waveform. Let's try something different. I'm going to record my voice, and we'll see how the waves look different. So what I'm going to do is hit this red button for record. And now it is recording, and as I'm talking, you can see the waves. Watch, I'll stop and start talking again, and the waves start coming, and I'll get a little bit louder, and the wave gets bigger, and then I'll speak a little bit more softly, and the wave is smaller, and then I go, ha! And it makes a big wave form. So to summarize what we've learned today, sound is a vibration. It is invisible, but something shakes, it vibrates the air next to it, and it travels to your ear, and you understand it. And we can record sounds, and the computer draws a picture of the sound, as we see here, the low E note on the bass guitar, and we have here some talking that I did, and let's round this out with a little song. Sound, sound, sound. What is sound? It's a